Tonight on KY3 News at 10, the fastest growing county in the state now dealing with a growing number of inmates. How Christian County plans to handle the problem.
And performers at Branson's American Bandstand Theater honor the late Dick Clark. Tonight at 10.
Number 1 in the Ozarks. This is KY3 News at 10.
Good evening to you. I'm Ethan Forhetz.
I'm Lisa Rose. Too many inmates, not enough room in the jail. That's the problem facing Christian County officials. KY3's Paula Morehouse toured the jail with the sheriff today to see how he's going to move forward now. Paula?
Well, Lisa, voters recently rejected a capital improvement tax that would have funded expanding the jail. So now the sheriff is looking into other ways to manage the overcrowding.
All right, here we go.
It was built 10 years ago to house 96 inmates. A week ago, 152 were packed in the pods. On this day,
We got 129.
Okay, so we're relatively low at this point in time.
We had 148 2 days ago.
for all those inmates, there are 5 correctional officers on duty. A dangerous situation, says Sheriff Joey Kyle, who was hoping voters would approve a capital improvement tax that would have funded expanding the jail. But during tough economic times, it was a hard sell.
There's a lot of middle-income families here with a lot of small children, and it's very hard to make your budget each month, and every little bit of tax dollars that increases, you know, it just takes that much more away from what you can do with your children and your families.
The sheriff is left dealing with an overcrowded jail on his current budget. The facility houses about 60 federal prisoners, but the sheriff says his office depends on that money just to operate.
We're generating almost $1 million a year that the county government can't replace if we don't have those inmates.
Sheriff Kyle is looking into a number of ways to address the problem with the funds available, including more booking and releasing of those facing nonviolent charges, charging booking fees to cities within the county, and a host of other possibilities.
We're looking at temporary housing. We're looking at the possibility of renting some space, building a space, putting up tents. You know, nothing is not an option right now.
And those are just ideas being considered. Nothing has been established at this point, Lisa and Ethan.
Okay, Paula Morehouse for us tonight. Thanks, Paula. He's being remembered as an icon of pop music, program host, and top television producer. Dick Clark has died of a heart attack at a Santa Monica hospital where he had gone yesterday for an outpatient procedure. Dick Clark was, of course, the longtime host of American Bandstand, appeared on game shows, and hosted so many New Year's Eve countdowns from Times Square. He missed his first in 2004 after suffering a stroke. Dick Clark returned the following year, and even though he spoke with difficulty, he continued to take part in those broadcasts. Dick Clark was 82 years old.
People in Branson are mourning the loss of Dick Clark at the American Bandstand Theater on the Strip there. KY3's Ashley Reynolds attended a candlelight vigil tonight, has details.
Ethan, when the news broke this afternoon, theater workers say they were flooded with phone calls. Fans